Session. Gonna go over this case here. This is the Ingolf Turek trial. He is on trial, or it was convicted. I can't remember the exact charge. We'll get to it, but he's on trial for the killing of his wife, strangling her. He's a doctor in Massachusetts. He's a urologist. Anyway, lots of drama there. But we're gonna go over this case and use that as a cautionary tale. And there's many things to learn, many things to learn in this case. But why the hell is a surgeon on trial for his life for first-degree murder and possibly spending the rest of his life in jail? How the hell did this happen? Because the relationship he had, he couldn't manage. Well, we're going to learn how to manage relationships, so none of this happens to anybody. And that's all I'm trying to do is help men out here have good relationships. And these, when you don't act properly in a relationship, or don't manage them properly, they can spin out of hand quickly.
Fair and a just verdict. Okay, thank you, jurors. It's now time for opening statements, so I'm going to turn it over to Ms. Beatty.
Thank you, Your Honor. Kurt, I am sorry, brother, but she is a vindictive devil. I am really sorry, brother, but she manipulated us all. Love you, Harry. That's the text message that Kurt Van Still received when he woke up in the early morning hours of Friday, May 15th, 2020.
Okay, she was saying that is a text message that the doctor, the defendant, sent to his buddy, and basically said, "Hey, buddy, we all got manipulated by this chick," you know, basically he's basically apologized for killing her. But and she was, that's her right there. She's a very pretty lady, but she's full of drama. He met her off a dating app on Bumble. We're gonna go over this. I mean, it's so much to learn. But anyway, he mismanaged this relationship big time. But she's a predator. She is a predator. She is a beta male provider predator. And I always say the dual mating strategy, you go for alpha bang. Okay? And this poor doctor, I mean, he got bamboozled by this chick. And she's pretty. And she's a bamboozler. She's a manipulator. But hey, it's your fault when you get manipulated, you know? You got to see that coming. I mean, anybody else could see it coming from a mile away. But he had a $2 million house, had movie theater, had a beautiful backyard, TV, bad. I mean, living large, dude. He's a surgeon, you know. I mean, and here comes this chick. She's a Reiki therapist, not making any money with 3 kids, moving her 3 kids into the house, and you're gonna see she takes over the house, literally gets him kicked out of his own house. So I mean, when you mess up in relationships, I mean, he's living in like a motel because, dude, she got his house. So anyway, it's diabolical. You know, you got to be able to, manage relationships.
Immediately distressed, Kurt contacted another friend of Katie and Harry. The defendant goes by Harry as well as Ingolf, and shared the text message with her. Vanessa Pettigrew was also concerned, so she drove to Katie's home at 29 Valley Road in Dover to look for Katie.
All right, we're gonna get the defense, and I mean, they just basically say what happens or whatever. We're gonna go over all that, but we're gonna get to the defense. The defense will kind of tell you more of what happens. Okay, go to the beginning. He kind of talks. We'll get to the beginning of it. All right, right here. But I'm gonna move on a little further. Okay, here we go.
And the high burden that is set on the government to say to a jury, this is not close.
So beyond a reasonable doubt, we know that.
You come in here, you may say, I'm not really capable of determining credibility.
Okay, yeah, use common sense.
An accomplished surgeon.
Yep.
The wall came down, he was able to leave East Germany, and he, like a bat out of hell, got out of East Germany and came over to the United States.
Very accomplished guy. This guy came from East Germany, learned to speak English at 42, is a doctor, a surgeon, not only a doctor, but a surgeon, has a specialty, urology, and became a robotic surgeon. But in addition to that, he was an athlete, he was an alternate on the East German Olympics team. Now, you can say, well, alternate, and not East German team may have not been that good. It doesn't, you're in the Olympics, dude. If you're an alternate, that means you're part of the 1%. Okay, let's say he's the crappiest guy in the Olympics. He's part of the 2%. He'll still kick anyone's butt. And he was a decathlete, I believe. But, dude, he's like 6'3". I mean, yeah. But anyway, an accomplished guy, dude.
He came over to the United States.
Okay, we're going to keep going.
Himself. He's living life large.
There you go. See, living large.
She's been married twice before.
She's been married twice before. She's got 3 kids, single mom.
He was married twice before. And so now he's living in Dover.
Yeah, but him married twice before. He's got $2 million house. I don't believe he's got kids, or if he does, he's taking care of. There's a difference. I mean, you can't say, okay, I've been married twice before. She's been married. You can be married twice before and your life be in shambles, or you can be married twice before and your life living large. He's living large. Has 2 Harley Davidsons. Has a budding medical practice. Super successful. $2 million house, dude. I mean, he's living pimp lifestyle.
And as he's living in Dover, by the way, you're going to see a timeline. And here's the timeline. That I think is somewhat relevant. You're going to see that in November of 7.
They're not contesting he killed her, and he admitted to killing her. He strangled her. Now, what he's going to contest is she put him through hell, which she did. And I'll give you my personal opinion. I mean, you can't promote abuse, but he basically, I feel sorry for him. He should not be, I don't like him in jail. I really don't, Yeah, I don't. She basically threw like a whiskey cup or whatever. She threw a glass at him, broke on his head. But that's in addition to all the other manipulative crap she'd already done to him. Knowingly.
And Kathleen meet online. Like most of us, they date, they have fun, they end up feeling that they have feelings for each other. But they take 4 months later. 4 months later.
Yeah, so he meets her on Bumble. Dating apps. What I say, and this is what I'd like people to know when they watch my stuff. You want to know if someone who's talking to you is cocking out their ass, or they're giving you credible information, right? What did I say yesterday in my video on the Microsoft executive murder? I said dating apps became a beta male predator. That's where women would go to prey on beta males, okay? And they would search for them because they could, read into their stuff, and they'd, like this lady. Hit him with the American Got Talent sex in the beginning, and she admits to doing this, by the way. Giving him the Gluck Gluck 9000 BJs, and giving him that awesome, sex, and she's sexy, and this, a lot of the beta males have been without sex for a while, haven't had many options, and all of a sudden this chick on a dating app is, coming at them hard and acting like they're in love. And 4 months, she's moved into his $2 million house with her 3 sniveling kids, eating Cheetos everywhere, getting crumbs everywhere. And, and this guy was living large, single bachelor style with 2 Harleys and, having barbecues and chilling in the back pool. And, and now he's got 3 rugrats running around for a chick he met on Bumble after 4 months. It's crazy. That's mismanaging your life right there. That's mismanaging. That's him not knowing this is not how you do relationships. Okay? You do American Got Talent sex. We're going to be fuck buddies in the beginning. And if you earn a way into my life by doing other stuff, we'll talk about it. But it's going to be a while, lady. In 4 months, please. And she takes his house in 4 months. Crazy.
She moves into his house. His house.
And he allowed it.
She doesn't indicate her house. Well, it's her house now. Mm-hmm. It was her house.
Yep.
You hear evidence of that.
Yep.
So the house was in Dover, Massachusetts. You're going to hear evidence that Harry.
So if you're chilling in your house, you could be chilling in your house right now, maybe not $2 million, but it's still a pride and joy of yours a lot of times. It's your castle, where you feel safest, and you don't think anyone can come take it. You know, especially if you're on a dating app. No, I'm just swiping, seeing what these 304s are doing. I'm just playing. But, yeah, you meet a chick, give me your number. You're not going to realize 4 months later she's going to have your house because she's going to play you, you know? So that's why this stuff is so serious. And people, why do you care about relationships? You know, is it what, you just want to get laid? You're trying to help guys get laid? No, I'm trying to help guys not lose their $2 million house and be on trial for first-degree murder for a lady who ran his ass and into the ground, had him living in a motel, you know, and flirting and possibly having an affair with his friend. We're gonna get into it, but you gotta. This is why I teach this stuff. But I told you yesterday in that Microsoft executive case, and I said he used it and she used it. Both of them used it to prey on, to not prey, but to search for beta males, and he searched to find a female that was in need of having a child, you know, quickly. So anyway, and so that's what she was doing. She was searching for rich dudes, you know. And what I said is, when you're a beta male provider, you're not respected, you're not loved, you know. And I'm not gonna say all the time, but alpha bang's the way you need to go, you know. So.
Had occasion to work on that house. It was a very nice house. The house is over. Here's a photograph of the backyard.
It's a beautiful house, by the way.
The pool, the cabana, the waterfall, outside TV.
Outside TV, waterfall.
Beautiful home. Downstairs.
It is.
Huge exercise gym.
A gym.
Movie theater.
A movie theater.
Watch, office space. Because in March of 18, I can say,
5 months.
Bethany McLean and her 3 children, her dad, Steve Roca, her 3 children moved into the house, and they're living together. He's working, he's going to Boston.
And why? Because he wants to get laid. It ain't that important. How you get laid and who lays you, sex ain't all the same. You don't give up all that to get laid. Trust me. No. You're seeing, But he doesn't know his value and he doesn't know how love works. You got to give that chick shit. She's gonna be your fuck buddy side bitch for a while. You know, I'm sorry. You know, you're gonna move in my house with your 3 sniveling kids eating Cheetos on my couch. Get out of here, man. I mean, guys, you can't simp like that. You guys gotta know. She gonna, at least for a year, I'll be more, 6 months you're gonna be my fuck buddy. We're not going on no dates. You gotta prove yourself. Are you gonna clean up this mansion that you want? Yo, that your sniveling kids are gonna try to get?
He didn't like to be Dr. Turk. He didn't like to be referred to in any type of appellations. What he preferred was his lifestyle, which involved his Harley Davidson times 2. He was lucky enough to have 2 Harleys. And what he used to do is he used to go and do his surgery, and he never was one to want to wear, you know, the guy with the round thing on the head and all that. He hated that stuff. He wasn't Dr. Turk, he was Harry.
He's humanizing him.
Everybody loved him.
All right, so he's riding the Harley, all that.
In December of 19, they get married.
Okay, yes. So, and here's another mess up. So, he's an alcoholic. And what I always say is, in dating, if you're having trouble in dating, just like he is having it with this lady, when you screw up, it's going to be a you problem. His alcoholism is what's causing his problem. I don't know why he's an alcoholic, whatever. I'm not even here to, you know, I'm just a guy that is connecting dots. I'm a guy that's 50 years old, that's dated a lot and studied how relationships work and know how they work and when they don't work and know when you're, you know, but yeah. But anyway, I'm not here to diagnose alcoholism, but he was big time. And so he gets he goes to Las Vegas. He brings her along to Las Vegas, his hot little girlfriend, and they're chilling in Las Vegas, and they get out one night, and because he's an alcoholic, he overdrinks. I mean, just drunk as hell. Well, they decide to, and she manipulated him to go to one of those wedding chapels, drive-through wedding chapels, and they get married. But the marriage certificate that they give you binds you to all the same contract agreements of a marriage that any other marriage would. Just because you got married in some clown wedding that this chick lured you into, and she was able to get his house from that. Now she owns your house. You'll see, but you don't make those kind of mistakes.
He had a exposition that he had to do in Las Vegas.
See what we got.
Period of time, but how are you going to be able to do that? So Charlie has him leave. You're going to hear evidence that after he left Charlie Blackson's house, he ended up going as counsel kind of left.
Okay, we'll keep going.
Doesn't hurt, Kurt. And I stay with you. You're going to stay because he texted.
Yeah, his friends ain't even helping him out. And and what have I said too? The beta male is the most dangerous man you'll ever meet. And we're gonna get his friend up there when I'm gonna try to go to that. I think his friend does it testifies first. We're gonna see some diabolical text messages, and his friend is hitting on and trying to have sex with his wife. That's what beta males do. Let's get to the first witness. Who's this? No, we don't need her.
Thank you.
That's the friend. Well, she's okay, but I don't want her yet. She's she's sniveling. She's her best friend, sniveling chick, helping her manipulate this guy. Hang on, here we go. Wait, what we got here? I love text messages. Here we go.
A little bit.
There's a bit of a glare. Could we possibly turn the lights down a little bit? Is that better, Jared?
And always know that a chick's friend is her friend. And you more than likely will be her friend forever. And they're talking behind the scenes. Oh shit, sorry. She's gonna be, trying to, be her bestie and manipulate you. Helping her usually. Here's some text.
If you could just move the screen.
Please call me
down a
ASAP.
little bit. Thank you. And Miss Pettigrew, are those the two messages that you received from Kurt?
Okay, so Kurt is the beta male, okay? And remember, how do you find credibility in what, some of these, I'm not a dating, I am just a dude trying to help guys have better relationships. But why the fuck you need to listen to me? Because when I say stuff, it gets corroborated, okay? And what have I said? The beta male is the most dangerous guy you'll fuck ever meet. We might have a popcorn situation. That they use that, inside term, popcorn means dangerous. And so she was worried that Harry was getting dangerous. So, but Kurt is also trying to move in on his gal. Okay, and he has this secret word. So your buddy is going behind your beta male buddy is going behind your back. Beta male guys go behind your back and try to fuck your girl, by the way. That's why they're dangerous. It's one of the reasons why.
On May 15th.
Yes, they are.
Okay. And did you receive a third text message from him?
Yes.
And what was the third text message that you received from him?
The third text message was a copy of a text from Harry.
And what did that text message say?
That text message said, "I'm sorry, brother."
So they're just reading what the lady said out loud. We're going to keep going. She basically... So he's at the hotel. She's the one that finds him at the hotel. Okay, here we go. Here's his house. Look at this house. This is the house that this manipulative chick takes from him.
You have to
Look at that.
press this button.
Living in that alone. Meets a chick off of Bumble. Gets married to her. 3 kids move into that badass...
Located at 29
That's badass, dude.
I don't know if it's reaching.
It will. Just move it around. Thank you.
This is the front door.
And when you return to
Okay, we don't need... But ain't no chick getting in... Nah. Ain't no... Nah. Because... guys... that's why Alpha Bang, a chick don't care what you have. that, men think that they got to have resources. You'll hear, and someone I really respect, Myron Gang and stuff like that, these guys, you hear about money, money, money. No, the best badass dudes need no money. They sling D. And they're alpha bangers. The money, get off the money stuff, guys. It's like your car has an air freshener. Your brand new car also will give you free air freshener. That's what money, dude. Yeah. And for people who like air fresheners in their cars, it's great. For chicks who like money, but trust me, a sexy alpha bang that can sling D is way more rare than some guy that's gonna buy her shit. Okay, here we go. Let's see here. Go a little further. Let's see. Here's his buddy, I think.
As long as I get out what I want to get out.
Jury's coming in. No, man, damn, we gotta go day 2. Yeah, okay. Oh, wait, whoa. Yeah, there we go. There's Kurt. There's a beta male that's trying to move in on his, but he liked old girl, which she was pretty. But you don't take an alpha male. Don't take your buddy's gal. He goes and gets his own good-looking girl. Okay, right. You can see what kind of weasel this guy is. Come on, baby. All right, here we go.
Take that microphone and pull it as close as you can to you. Yeah, that's great. Thank you so much. Could you please state your first and your last name and spell both of them?
Kurt Findenstiel, CORTFANNENSTIEHL.
Okay, thank you. How old are you, sir?
55.
And where do you live?
I live in Dover.
Okay, how long have you lived in Dover?
About 20 years.
Okay. And can you tell us, what do you do for a living?
I'm a heavy equipment operator.
And so who do you work for currently?
Town of Sherburne.
What kind of work, what does it mean to be a heavy equipment manager?
A heavy equipment operator.
Operator, sorry.
Crane.
Operates like front end bucket loaders, excavators, heavy machinery, 6-wheel dump trucks.
All right, I'm going to ask you, sir, can you just scooch forward a little bit? That microphone is like 2 inches too short. Okay, thank you.
Like your Dean.
And how long have you worked for the town of Sherburne?
I'm on my 5th year.
And prior to working for the town of Sherburne, where did you work?
I did tree work with a guy in Dover.
All right, let's move ahead a little bit.
Have you moved?
I've moved.
We might have to go to day 2, man. Yeah.
That was in my across from.
Okay, because I like to.
May of 2020 as a reference point. How long had you known Katie McLean and Ingolf Turek in May of 2020?
Maybe a year and a half, 2 years.
Okay, not very long.
Okay.
Let's go. Let's see if we can get.
Okay, so.
We don't want him, man. I need day 2.
Correct.
And certainly you got a washing machine and a dryer in your house, right?
Yes.
Day 4, day 1,
And.
day 9, day 2. There we go.
Do you have exhibit 238, please?
Let go down.
You can see the washing machine and the dryer in this picture, right?
My God, come
Yes,
on,
I
man.
bought that 5 years before.
Alright, and there's a suitcase there,
Correct.
some folded laundry.
Yes,
Is that a suitcase that you took to Florida?
that's correct.
And that's your laundry that you were doing?
Day 2. Here we go. I'll do this and I'll end it. Here we go. But I just want to get that one guy. When the defendant let's go. Jury's coming in. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. Dang. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. Guess nothing much. Not much is going on day 2. Shoot. Here we go. Here we go. Here it is.
When you say your driveway, is it fair to say that this was during 2020 and people weren't entering each other's homes as often?
Yes,
And does that make sense to you that that's why you were in your driveway?
I think so, yes.
Okay.
Here we go. I like this defense here.
I
Cross-examination.
have no further questions at this time, Your Honor.
Thank you.
I like this lawyer too.
Back in 2019, that's when you first met Harry and Katie?
I'm not exactly sure exactly the time I met him.
Okay, was it in 2019?
Well, that's a real good friend. Harry thinks he's his best friend.
2019?
I'm not 100% of the time that I met him. I met him at the Legion and we were drinking, so
You remember what?
So you're kind of an alcoholic, and you're a beta male. So what you say, you say things to get things out of people. So you don't know what lies you told. Okay, but when you're not a beta male and you stand on business and you have a sense of identity and you have standards and you have rules that you go discipline and rules you go by. You don't try to take your buddy's friends, and you don't send your buddy's friend's gal weirdo messages and sexual messages, because when they get public, it looks really crappy. I mean, if you're gonna be sending text messages to your buddy's gal trying to, have sex with her, when it comes out and goes national, don't be sending dumb stuff like. Don't be that guy. Don't be a beta male. Kill that beta inside. Kill the beta before the beta kills you. Watch how beta he is.
Do you remember what?
I met him at the Legion,
Legion.
American Legion.
And you would socialize with each other, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
At the Legion?
All over the place. You guys were friendly, weren't you?
Yeah,
You were one of his best friends, weren't you?
I wasn't his best friend.
See, and that's important. But he acted like it. Harry thought he was probably. I mean.
Well, did you go over the house and hang out with him?
Yeah, but that doesn't mean you.
Yes, did.
I'm just
What?
You don't smoke cigars, do you?
No?
Did you go over his house and see that he would be sitting by the pool and maybe smoking cigars and you'd have a beer or you'd have a drink with him?
Yeah?
On a number of occasions, right? You're nodding your head.
Yes.
Yes. And how would you describe your relationship with him?
I think we were friends.
No, he was friends with him to drink and get at his gal. That's it, man. You can't, dude. I mean, you can just see the kind of
You know that
sniveling of him.
You're working in Boston, right?
Yes.
You were also, were you good friends with Ms. McLean as well?
That's what he really liked.
2019 up until 2020, for example, did you know that Harry and Ms. McLean were going to get married in August of 2019?
Yeah, they talked about it, yes.
Right. And you know also that Harry didn't get married. He took it off. He canceled it, right?
I guess he did, yes.
Yeah.
I guess he did. You
Like
talked
one
to him
day.
about it, didn't you?
I don't really recall that conversation.
You talked to Katie by text about it, didn't you?
Yeah, going behind his back.
Some, yes. I don't
He was
recall.
upset about that, wasn't he?
Yes.
Yeah, it should be. Beta male.
As time went on, they ended up getting married in December of 19, right?
I guess so, yeah.
Now,
I ain't never talking to my friends' wives or girlfriends unless I tell them or it's way above board. And a woman thinks you a bitch if you're doing that too. She thinks you're beta. She knows what you're trying to do. She ain't gonna treat you like an alpha bang. She knows that you ain't worth
your
respect.
telephone number back then, sir, was
And watch how he acts when he get busted in these beta male traits.
And that's the phone that you authorized the police to do a phone dump on, right?
Yep.
You knew that that meant that they were going to be able to use a particular computer type program to access your phone and get text messages, videos, things of that nature, right?
Yes.
And you signed that form, right?
Yes.
And one of the things that they were interested in was whether or not you had communications with Kathleen McLean at 339-222-9407, right?
Watch this.
And you remember that was a number, right?
Couple of things. You're gonna watch how he tries to deceive, a beta male move. You're gonna watch how sexual, Katie McLean uses her sexuality, their most powerful agency, and so any woman that claims they don't know what blah blah blah, they know. This is why it's good to learn this stuff. Know how they try to talk. Know how she uses her sexuality. Know how she's using him. He's her little buddy to talk to and confidant, and she's not gonna bang this guy. If a woman's not gonna bang you, you don't need to be her friend. I'm serious.
Yes?
Yes.
All right. And
She's wasting your time.
Go over to their house. Would you stretch your memory and recall that in 2019, in the summertime, you had occasion to go over there a number of times, right?
I don't know how many times, but yes.
I'm not asking you how many times, obviously, but there were a number of times. You sit by the pool, right?
Hanging out.
Have a barbecue, right?
Yes.
It had a television set that was attached, and it also had the fire pit and everything else, right?
Yeah.
Waterfall, right?
Bachelor.
Yes. And Harry built all those, didn't he?
Did he what?
Built all those.
Yes.
Yeah, using his stuff.
When you were giving your phone to the police and they accessed your phone, sir, do you recall how many text messages between you and this one?
Oh, right there. Right there. I mean, when it sounds like how many text messages between his wife or whatever, his gal, and you, buddy. How many? And he knows it's bad. That's loser. That's beta stuff, guys.
I don't recall how many, but it was several.
Thousands. Several. Look at him trying to lie.
In the hundreds, right? When you gave your phone to the police?
Thousands.
I have no idea how many.
So,
Look at the smile.
delete, sir, your texts between you.
And he knows he's trying to get laid. He's not feeling comfortable.
When you gave your phone to the police?
I don't recall.
You don't recall? So you knew that Kathleen McLean had been found dead, right?
Yes.
Yes? You knew that the police were investigating the homicide, right?
Yes.
You had indicated to the police that he had given you a text indicating that she was a devil, I'm sorry, things of that nature, correct? Calling you brother, right?
Brother,
Oh,
yeah.
What?
The text that he sent you, calling you brother and saying, sorry, she was a devil, she played us all. You remember that, right?
That's why you don't get loyal to people like him. Beta, dude, you can't.
So when you gave your phone to the police and you had that particular text that you gave them, right?
Yes.
That was about it. It was on your phone. What any other texts on your phone? Between you and me.
Ah,
I don't recall.
he deleted them.
Do you remember taking your phone and deleting the texts?
Yeah.
Deleting the text between you and Ms. McLean before you-
Yep, deleted text. So he's embarrassed.
No, I don't.
You remember deleting the text from you and Ms. McLean?
No, I don't remember.
Remember deleting photographs or videos or FaceTime chats?
Uh-huh. She sent him sexy photos. Yep, he's hiding. That's a beta male move, guys.
You knew that
You don't talk to your buddy's gal like that.
2020
Beta male. Beta males are the most dangerous guys you'll ever meet. They'll
in the
steal your
Elvis
gal.
Chapel in Las Vegas, right?
I guess they did there, yeah.
Yes, they did. Do you remember her texting you that they get married?
No, I don't recall getting
Remember
text.
her texting you and you going with the exclamation points, congratulations, and going back.
Ha ha ha.
About being married. Don't tell anybody, things of that nature.
Dude, do not talk to a guy's
I
gal,
don't recall
dude.
that, but
Okay.
And look how uncomfortable he seems because you do it when
Would
when
you
you
agree, sir, that you knew in your conversation,
When you try to cheat the game, going behind your buddy's back as like a beta male, the game will cheat you back. Look how stupid it's making him look.
Harry, when you guys would maybe be sitting out by the pool having a cigar, he had a cigar, a drink or whatever, he confided in you that he made a huge mistake about getting married, didn't
He said that?
he? Yeah.
I don't.
He's
remember
drunk.
You knew that he was going to see a lawyer for a divorce, right?
Dude,
This was so long ago,
he's
I don't
hammered.
remember.
Your Honor, could the witness answer
I
be allowed
I don't
to?
really remember conversations.
Hang on.
Dude.
Go ahead.
May the witness be allowed to finish his answers?
Yes, just let him finish his answer, Mr. Reddington, please.
Dude, come on.
Finish your answer. It's been long ago.
I don't know what. I don't even know where we're
All right,
at.
why don't you ask the question again, Mr. Reddington?
Look how uncomfortable he is, dude. Liar. Beta male. Shapeshifter.
Back in June of 2019, sir, do you recall, let me back up. Can you describe for us what your understanding was of your relationship with Kathleen McLean in 2019?
Just a friend.
We not friends with him.
That she had moved in with her 3 children to Harry's house.
Mm-hmm.
When we were not.
And you're sniveling behind his back.
Yes.
Yes.
He moves in with 3. He knows.
They were not married, but they were obviously.
That's obviously exclusive.
Right?
Yes.
And you knew in your conversations with Harry that was, she's living in his house as a living girlfriend, right?
I guess so, yes.
You guess so. Did you ever tell Harry that, for example, you talked to her about getting laid doggy style?
Objection.
I don't recall that.
Sustained. You don't have to answer that, sir. Just wait for the objection, please.
Did getting laid doggy style?
For example, the number ending in 9407, that's Katie, correct?
That's what?
That's Katie's number, correct?
Yes.
We just went through that. And your number, sir, we went through, ends with the 4714, correct?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Now, just like a VA, a little approach.
Watch him read these text messages.
Mr. Reddington, can you check this baby, please?
I sent it to you.
No.
This is page 24. I'm sorry.
Yeah, hey, look, it's gonna get shown. Watch, dude. He's about to kill him, dude. That's why you don't be a betas. Here we go. Watch how this. He's going. Come on. See, they're trying to do sidebar. Get that. We don't want them talking about that. Here we go. Come on. Here we go. And watch how uncomfortable this guy is. Watch how he tries to not talk about it. Oh, and watch the woman, how she's going to use her sex here. He knows he don't want to read it. Come on, what the hell? I don't know why I can't hear it.
But it was, I think the time frame, I think it was around that time.
Well, I'm just asking you around what time?
I'm not 100% sure. I don't remember.
This guy don't remember anything.
Say 2000.
We were on and off. We were on and off for.
All right. Do you recall that Ms. McLean would ask you about the status of your relationship with Donna, whether or not you guys were an item for talking?
I think she did, yes.
Yeah. And do you recall describing to Ms. McLean?
That's just, and hear how he's going to answer this. But women ask you that they don't. Sometimes they don't care. They want to make it seem like they're interested.
That you really didn't have much of a relationship with Donna, right?
That I what?
Didn't have much of a relationship with Donna.
Then we must have been off then.
Do you recall that on one occasion she indicated to you, sir, in your text messages, Anything about her forcing him to fuck her?
No, I don't recall that.
And again,
He did though. I mean, a woman should. And why are you listening to a woman talk about her sex life with your friend or whatever? That's not cool. And why do you want to hear it?
9407 Blue would be her. 4714 Green would be you, correct?
Okay.
Could I see that, Mr. Farrington, please?
Jeez, they're gonna come in. Look, you got
To yourself.
read it to yourself.
Refresh your memory.
Listen
Communicate.
to this text.
About forcing him to fuck her.
Okay. I said, I don't know. Then I said,
What is that?
I don't know why, but no,
Hey,
you know.
Okay.
Look how he's trying to mumble.
Have to make sure the jurors can hear you, especially.
No. I said,
Just objection, just as to whether it refreshes his memory or not.
So ask him again if it refreshes his memory,
Well,
Mr.
ask him
Whittington.
again, does that refresh your memory, sir?
well, I mean, reading it, I guess it does, but I don't remember the conversation.
You said it, dude.
Now.
Okay.
And
so
watch how and see.
your memory, by looking at that document, is not refreshed, but you do agree.
Okay, and look how he tried to mumble because he knows he's embarrassed. If you're embarrassed about stuff you're doing in private, like this stuff that you know you shouldn't do,
That document
Don't do it.
shows text communication between her phone and your phone, right?
Yep.
Yes?
Yep, it shows me that.
So you run it not as refreshing recollection, but he's obviously adopted the document
Objection,
Sustain.
So.
Don't mark it for ID. You can mark it for ID. You can mark it for identification.
It'll be P for identification.
come on, man, get to it.
Back it over.
Wait, hold on.
Inquires if I was invited over.
Yeah.
page, please.
Back into page 6.
Are you asking if that refreshes his recollection?
Yep, that refreshing
Okay, so
recollection.
read it to yourself, please.
Yes.
So, does that refresh your recollection?
Yes.
Okay. And then your recollection refresh would be what? You asked her what?
Objection,
What?
objection.
Okay, overruled. He may answer it.
Come on.
He may answer it. Just ask it again, Mr. Reddington, please.
Does that refresh your memory as to what you indicated to her, what you said to her?
When I was coming over.
Yeah. Okay, when you inviting me over?
Yeah.
Okay.
When are you inviting me over?
Or just so I can understand, he's always going to be excluded from
That, if you want to mark that for ID, you may. Q.
So that would refresh your memory as to the fact that.
So he's asking his buddy's gal who's hot, when are you inviting me over to bang?
Again, Harry wasn't part of that conversation.
Exactly.
He was not in the text.
Well,
If you're talking to your friend's gal, your buddy needs to know that
and
you
then
were.
you knew that,
Tell your buddy you were. A woman won't respect that if you do that. They will lose respect for you. Women know what you're trying to do. They don't like guys that try and go behind their friend's back. Their husband, even if they don't like them.
in page 73. Sitting with friends with Katie and making a joke about what she described for you, right?
Hey, I mean, dude, he's reading this stuff. The lawyer knows. Read it, bro.
Is there a question?
Yeah, I asked him the question, he was reading this.
I'm sorry,
Can we
I'm not
refresh on
following.
that?
Yeah, I see that it's on there, yeah.
Okay. And what does that refresh your memory to that she said to you?
Objection.
Okay, does that refresh your recollection as to that text conversation, sir?
Yes.
Now ask the next question.
Okay. And what is your recollection now? refresh?
It gets worse.
What,
Objection.
Overall.
what she said.
Okay, so what is your
And you hear them trying to object. They don't want this info in.
I literally just spent 3 hours.
Slow down.
Listen to this. Listen to
I
this.
literally just spent 3 hours fucking him every way. His favorite too.
I
Came
just.
twice, held me, telling me he loves me and not
I'm
to.
sorry, what was that?
Look at
You
you.
said,
Look at the lawyer.
He loves me and not to leave. This is like a soap opera.
okay. And,
I literally just spent this message he sent to him, she's sending it to that guy. I literally just spent 3 hours banging him in his favorite position too. And this is like a soap opera. She's telling his buddy this stuff. She's doing a workout. She's doing American Got Talent sex. She did 3 hours of sex with him. And Harry's now like, oh, he's a beta male, oh my God, sex is so cool with you. Oh my God. And Harry's like, don't leave me, lady. Oh, I love that doggy style. Come on, guys. You gotta be the player. Can't be, women, that's why she knew she could run him. Beta male, dude. And she's,
Yes.
come on, guys. But women, I just spent 3 hours. She's telling him I'm manipulating him. Harry, not this guy. But she also knows his wiener's getting a little stiffy from that.
do you recall, in the middle of July, July 10th specifically, page 105, do you recall a text where you texted her at 4:30 in the afternoon
Mm-hmm.
and asked her to call you?
Mm-hmm.
She said, yes, let me go outside.
To get away from Harry. Going behind the back.
Remember specifically, no.
Okay, so if it was like it wasn't late at night or anything, if Harry was home in the house and you called her, there were occasions that she would say, let me go outside.
Mm-hmm. Sniveling chick, man.
I don't recall if Harry was home.
And what that means too is Harry's not the alpha bang. He's the beta male provider.
Yeah, let me go outside. I'm coming.
I guess so, yes.
You don't guess.
And you got to know this from your buddies. You need to be able to recognize beta males from your buddies. If you know your buddy's a beta male, he don't come around your gal or watch him closely. But so that's Harry's fault for not seeing this stuff. But terrible, terrible. But that also means the girl does. If she's sniveling around like this, it means she doesn't respect Harry, and she's just there taking stuff. She doesn't love him. She doesn't respect him. And she's getting married to him. Why would somebody that doesn't love you and respect you get married to you? To take your stuff. She don't need his love and respect. She don't.
Is that refresh your memory, sir?
Read the text,
We
bro.
had that conversation, yeah.
She wanted to go outside before she talked to me, right?
Right.
Beta male. I won't go much longer. I just want to get through this a little bit. Couple more minutes. Look at what we learned, guys, from these text messages to, But if your girl is, and he's moving this chick into his house, acting like this, no.
And then
No.
on July 13th, 2019, sir, you called. This is around 7 o'clock at night. You said, are you alone?
Are you
I want
alone?
to know where is Harry?
Where's Harry?
Remember that conversation?
Where's your husband so I can come bang you?
Not towards what it was about, I have no idea.
Yeah, what's about,
Okay.
What does it sound like it's about?
Did you want to go over and hang out with Harry?
All the time I went there, I wanted to hang out with both.
Why didn't you call him?
Come on. Don't lie, bro.
We
See?
weren't bros.
No?
Oh, hey, look at that.
Well, a lot of time I talked to her because of the Reiki session, and she also has a kid.
The what? The Reiki session?
Yeah.
Yeah, here goes the BS.
Did that once.
Yeah, but it was really important to me because it was my mother that died when I was 22.
Come on, don't you see how he?
Sustain that.
I'm telling you why I
One
called
second.
hers because I wanted to talk to her.
Watch now. He's trying to get stupid with them. My mom died. I did a Reiki.
When was the Reiki session?
Those are therapy. It's therapy.
It was before.
It's BS therapy. Now watch him rip them up.
Text messages between
Don't be a liar, dude.
2019 and 2020. You didn't talk once to her about Reiki.
Ha
What about Reiki?
You're lying.
Am I telling what?
You just said to me it was about Reiki session.
That's what.
No, I said I talked to her about Reiki sessions.
No, you did not. Lie. See, don't lie when you're on stand.
By phone.
Oh, by phone.
He's trying to argue with the guy. You don't argue with an attorney. By the way, he knows his BS, and this guy tried to double down on it. I knew my mom died, and I got the Reiki. And Reiki's therapy, by the way. It's a BS therapy, in my opinion. It's spiritual. It's not licensed or anything like that. But he would double down. I was talking to her. No, it's obvious from any layman that you were wanting to bang, and you weren't talking to her because you were trying to get Reiki, and he's about to rip you up. You don't do this. Don't be dishonest. Be authentic. And now the lawyer knows, and he's about to rip him. This is what happens when you're in a formal situation. Shit. Hang on. I might just stop it. Yeah, it's not cooperating, but we'll leave it there for now. We got enough gems. I'll do a part 2. But he's about to rip them, and he's gonna say, were you trying to get Reiki? And he's gonna get busted. He was trying to hook up with a chick. Here we go. Let's try to finish it. One more minute.
Tell you on a number of occasions that she was either drunk or wasted or trashed with the expressions. Is that correct?
She's an alcoholic. He's moving in, an alcoholic. He's known for 4 months from Bumble. Here he is. That this is mismanagement of the relationship. You can recognize alcoholism in a chick. That's no good.
You wanted to know if she was going to still be awake.
Objection.
Over that makes sense. You can answer that.
Look, and the prosecution is trying to object because they know this guy's getting hammered, dude. And all the jury's looking at him going, "You sniveling motherfucker."
Okay. Does that refresh your memory, sir?
Yeah?
Yeah. As to what?
That I asked that.
Okay, so she's told you on a text that she was literally drunk, right?
Literally drunk.
Yeah?
And your response was, "Oh, good, you're going to still be awake."
Oh, good, he's still gonna be awake?
Yeah, I guess.
Talking about
Talk
Reiki?
about Reiki if she was.
See? This is why you don't be a liar, dude.
Harry, did you call him and say, "Hey, I'm coming over to talk about Reiki with"?
Uh-huh.
Well, I'm sure that she would tell him that I was going to come over and talk to her about Reiki.
Dude, come on, man. My mom died of it. You're drunk? Dude, yeah, drink that water, bro. Idiot. That's a clown right there. It's a narcissist, dude. Not diagnosed, I'm not a psychologist, but...
To your knowledge, sir, have occasion to reach out to Harry's then girlfriend close to the August marriage date.
About the what?
Ask her do you recall reaching out to her at the end of July, close to the
Just say yes, bro. You did it.
marriage date? You knew that they were serious, right?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. You recall at that time frame, sir, reaching out to her and asking her what she was wearing?
Is this
For the
Reiki?
wedding?
No.
No.
What she was wearing.
No, see?
She said that she was down in the beach.
At the beach.
No.
No?
Dude, you lame-o.
Recall.
What are you wearing?
Then we reached out to her and said, "What are you wearing?" And she said.
Mm-hmm. Clown behavior, beta males. What have I said? Most dangerous guy you'll ever meet is this guy. Chaos.
Okay.
Sniveling, lying, behind your back, shape-shifting.
Does that refresh your memory as to the conversation further that you wanted to?
Do not friend beta male. Do not be a beta male. That's all weakness.
Does that have anything to do with Reiki?
No.
Does that have anything to do with Reiki? Yeah, you doubled down about your mom, bro.
Or his girlfriend?
No, he was, yeah, I knew he was right there.
Okay. So, was he aware, to your knowledge? Did you know what he was wearing?
I have no idea.
Objection.
Wait, sustain.
Oh, he got it out though. When you hear that much objecting, that means the stuff that you're saying they don't want in the record.
And then on August 12th, sir, of 2019, and I'll ask you again, do you recall her calling or texting you and complaining that you had canceled the wedding?
Yeah.
They canceled it more than once, if I remember.
I'm
So I
asking,
don't know it was that date, but
And he knew, this guy knows that Harry's a beta male. This guy knows
I
that
guess that was.
she'll cheat on him.
right.
That's why he's doing all this.
Indicating, sir, refresh your memory, page 179. On vacation, she was on the beach, with that conversation, and she told you about the wedding.
What are you wearing? I mean, if your best bud found out you were asking his wife what he's wearing, what a clown he is. You know what I'm saying? That's why you don't, and a lot, I know a lot of you badass guys out there wouldn't do this, but
She said, just found out that he canceled the Justice of the Peace again.
Okay?
And I
So
said,
what?
No.
and so here, look, by the way.
Your job is to remind me of this.
Just to remind you. Okay, and then what else, sir?
I said, okay. I can't believe I'm sitting here on the beach.
Hold up. But here's the thing. She is talking about drama with her man, dude. What are you wasting your time for? Hearing about drama. He canceled the wedding again, and I couldn't suck his D. And what does that matter to you and your mission in life? Zero. Do not be texting these women. You don't need to. I mean, I get a little intense about it, but come on, man. That's beta male stuff. You do not need to be friends with women. They're going to tell you about drama.
Booked. And she said, "Oh, my fucking birthday."
Okay. And did you acknowledge, sir, chat with her further about him canceling the wedding, justice of the peace, and things of that nature?
Yeah.
No, I don't.
I mean, was that your business?
No, exactly.
Is that your business?
Beta male. Yeah, but he's trying to get in their pants
No, but
by
she was telling
listening.
me, I guess.
Right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Actually, do you recall that it was your fire department reverend that was the justice of the peace?
Do I recall that?
Yeah.
No, I did not know that.
Is your fire department reverend a justice of the peace?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Oh my God, dude.
Objection relevance.
Sustain. Sustain.
But he's
My friend.
impeaching him on that. He knows.
Now, sir, as time goes on,
But a woman that loves and respects you, and we're coming up to.
do you have any memory, sir, as to how many times that she, during that period of time, would ask you if you want to get drunk with her?
Uh-huh.
No, I don't recall.
There were times, though, right?
What?
And we're gonna leave it there because there's, we'll do part 2 and part 3. That's a long enough video. But anyway, sorry about that. Okay, well, I'll just wrap it up here. But look, a woman that loves and respects you will not act like that. She's a pretty lady, met on Bumble, dated 4 months, moves her 3 kids in. She takes his house, gets married in a sniveling way. She's going behind his back, talking to this beta male guy. and she knows what she's doing to him. You don't talk to a woman if you ain't banging her, and you don't talk to your friend's woman, But Harry, dude, this is misman. This is why that goes. Don't let a pretty face fool you. I mean, come on, man. I mean, and she's not a spring chicken. I know Harry's older, but yeah, I mean, this is it's just so bad, guys. I mean, get off the dating apps. And I was just talking to a female that the best female I've ever met, and I talked to her about this because she gives me such good information, and it's one of those things where I said, you know what, meeting people in public is much better, and we got lazy with the dating apps, and women especially, because they're easy, and the fact that you should be able to pick someone up in public, you know what I'm saying, and if you can't, you need to up your game, It's gonna be hard. We're gonna have to work harder, but it's gonna be more. It's gonna be more beneficial to everybody. Get off the dating apps. They turn into a beta male, predator. They're grounds to prey on beta males, right? Especially now. But there's some gems in this, guys. You gotta know you're respected. If you're not respected, you're not loved. If you're not respected and you're not loved, you're in danger, guys. She knew what she was doing the whole time. You don't move her 3 kids in ever. You don't move a woman in hardly ever. They say fuck buddies for at least 6 months. You ain't going nowhere. You're gonna earn this. And she took his badass $2 million bachelor pad because he doesn't know how to manage relationships. That's how important this stuff is. Learn this stuff, guys. All right, see you on the next one.